What are the things that you are worrying about right now? If you're a young man growing up without a dad, you probably have things you're worried about that you don't feel like you can talk about to anyone. In my later teenage years, I worried about a lot of things. As I was approaching adulthood, I worried about whether I would find someone that would want to be with me the rest of my life. I worried about whether I'd know how to be a good husband for her if I did. I felt like I had a disadvantage because I didn't have any in-home examples. I saw my friends' parents and how they interact with each other, but that was a small window of insight. And my guess is that you're worried about some of those too. So what can you do if you're growing up with some of those same worries? Let me give you 4 suggestions or tips that you can take that will help you deal with things that you're worrying about. The first one is to realize that most of what you worry about is not going to happen. So you'll worry about doing something stupid on a date. You're worrying about embarrassing yourself in public in front of a bunch of people. And I've heard statistics that it's up to like 90% of what we worry about doesn't ever come about. Try to use that to temper the worry that you might be feeling. The second thing that you can do is to take positive action. Do something physical or around your home that's going to have a positive impact. Clean your room, do the dishes, vacuum, go on a walk, go ride your bike, go exercise. Do something positive that will help you feel better about yourself. Don't sit around worrying about it. Don't get on a video game to try to distract your thoughts. Do something positive that you'll be able to look at when you're done and recognize that it was a good thing. Positive action will do wonders for you emotionally. The third suggestion is related to that. Are you taking care of yourself physically and emotionally? If you're not exercising, you should be exercising. Start with 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups. Try to do 2 sets of however many you can do. And then do it again the next day. You'll see your reps go up. Take care of yourself physically. Are you eating nutritiously? Is your diet mostly pizza and pop, or are you eating nutritious foods on regular intervals and the right amounts? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting too much sleep? Are you sleeping when you should be sleeping? Good sleep habits and being responsible with your health are going to do wonders for you when it comes to your emotional well-being and dealing with the things that you're worrying about. Good idea to have a little rag on your vanity, because then you can wipe it off when it's wet. It's always going to be cleaner if you do that. The 4th suggestion is decide whether or not what you're worrying about is even worth worrying about. Remember that 90% of what you worry about isn't even going to happen. So give yourself permission to say, you know what, that's really not likely to happen. I'll worry about that when it happens. The alternative is to say, okay, well, you know, at some point I am going to be an adult. I do need to figure out how I'm going to earn a living, or how I'm going to attract a companion, or whatever it is. If you decide it is something you want to work on, then decide what you can do and take action on it. Use your best judgment, your intellect, your intuition, and take action. I worried about what kind of a husband I would be. I tried to be the kind of person that would be attractive to the type of person that I wanted to be with. In other words, I tried to be responsible. I went to college, I got a job, I paid my way through my first years of college. I asked girls out. She's not going to fall in your lap without you asking her out. So what can you do? Meet different people, ask them out. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. So for you, maybe it's money that you're worried about. Well, what can you do now? You can get education, you can gain skills, you can get a job. That will teach you discipline and responsibility. So think of what you can do and start doing those things now. If you find yourself worrying about things, these 4 steps will get you moving in a positive direction again. Even if you're growing up and your dad's not in your daily life, you can still figure out how to succeed as an adult. And remember that you do have a dad that loves you. If one of the things you're worrying about is how to ask a girl out, then check out this video here, and I'll see you on the next video.